Oh, hey, Gary. Um, I just went to your sticking room and you kicked me. I got on dock and you said, oh, well, just in time. We're talking about assholes. I don't need to be talked about that. Maybe you think that's funny. I've known people think that kind of shit's just funny, camaraderie. I think it's fucking bullshit. I don't need to be called names like that. Oh, and it turns out, why am I an asshole? Because I was in a sticking room last night where you got in a big fight with this guy named Revlik. My only comment in that was civil and trying to bring it back to real issues about what we were talking about, which is the value of life and living. And after you left, I explained why I talked to you, though I disagree with you so much. And I criticized Revlik for just pushing your buttons. I'm like, dude, you had this and that point. You polluted it with these insults designed to push Gary's buttons. And I suggested that while you fucking call people names and push their buttons and all the time, and so it's not that I could say you don't deserve it, it's still pointless and counterproductive. And I found it is possible to have a productive conversation with you if you try hard enough. And really, what's the point? I mean, Revlik thinks he's going to teach you to be civil. I told him that'll never happen. You think Gary's going to learn? No, that'll never happen. He's not going to. He should only do that kind of insult back and forth with you if he enjoys it. For him to claim not to enjoy it and do it anyway. Anyway, I criticized him for that. In other words, I more or less defended you. The way I do. I'm not going to say you're a great person. I'm not going to say you don't insult people too, or you do all that shit. So you're on your own defending yourself there. But in terms of what actually happened in the room, I criticized it. And yet you're upset because of what happened in the room, and you actually said it was my room. No, it's Math Fail's room. I'm not a mod. I'm just went in there because I happen to have some time. So I went in there to see what kind of discussions. And you showed up. Actually, before you showed up, it was civil. And after you left, it was civil. But while you were there, it was very uncivil and rude. What a coincidence. So, Gary, you know, you're emotionally weak. Your philosophy comes from this. And you think everybody's as emotionally weak as you. And that's simply not the case. And you group people. You're going to actually blame me for something I wasn't a part of because I was in there. Like everybody owes it to you. To what? To what are we supposed to do to stop? We have no power. You weren't kicked, right? You left. What are we supposed to do? I'm supposed to be a minion. Are you fake Sega now? And anybody subscribed to you is a minion of yours that should be following you around in lockstep? What the fuck are you thinking? Actually, I'm not an asshole. I'm a very reasonable person. I'm kind to children and small animals, and mostly to adults. But men that should know how to take care of themselves, well, should just fucking take care of themselves. So, um, yeah, you have some serious, serious problems.